Hi everyone, this is a video that I'm making along with Bob Burns, someone that I want to introduce you to. He's doing a course with us, as you know, in October the 19th and 20th, and he's going to introduce you to the Swan, which is a fantastic technique. But I wanted people to be able to see how it works online, because more and more people are working online, and I wanted people to be able to see that it is a technique that you can come along and learn and add that into the techniques you use online. So without further ado, I want to be able to introduce you to Bob Burns and hand over to him as he introduces me to the Swan. Bob, are you there, Bob?
I think that worked perfectly. Lovely. Okay, so hi everybody, how are you? It's a beautiful Sunday. If any of you have watched this already, you've seen that that we tried to practice yesterday so that we could go live with this. And it was, we don't know, we had about 137 people helping us. Thank you to all of you all over the world. We don't know why, but it's not. Right now the time is sometime after 5 o'clock on Sunday evening, and we're going to put this out hopefully in about 20 minutes time. We're going to do this and put it out, so it won't be live. It'll be about 20 minutes after we do this, you're going to get it. Unless it's a complete disaster and no one will ever hear of this ever again. Don't know why I'm saying that, because you're not going to hear it ever again. No, even if it's a disaster, we'll put it out. That's a deal, Emma. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Because the whole idea is to show people what I do, very, very roughly. We're not going to go through the whole thing. It's not going to be a teaching. But what I'm going to do with Emma, we got this crazy idea that we'll do the Swan. I've never done the Swan I can think of, other than the clients one-on-one. I've never done a presentation of it, although I did something very, very quickly yesterday with the very lovely Matthew Pike, because he turned around out of the blue. He just said to me, you want to do it right now? And I thought, ooh, Bob Burns, it doesn't look good to be challenged and you to say no. So Matty, he took me right out of the blue there. But we did it just for 2 minutes. So we'll do one here now. We've no idea what happens. I've never worked with Emma, met Emma. No idea what's going to go on here. Well, I've got an idea what I want to do, but I've no idea what's going to happen. So let me say very, very quickly that if I'm doing a presentation with somebody, when somebody comes to see me initially, for those of you who have worked with me before, you know I use a little bit of humour in the therapy room. I say, hi, I see you never brought your manual with me. And they kind of look about, or with you rather, you never brought your manual with you. So that means I've no idea how you work. So I need to fiddle about. Is that okay? Good Scottish word, we call it fickering. To fickle with you and find out how you work. So let's not do any hypnosis right. Let's get you to sit back and just relax and let me talk to your subconscious, because you probably don't have a conscious problem. It's probably a subconscious problem. That means it's all inside you and yet totally outside your control. Is that about right? That seems like a throwaway question, isn't it? But I've never, ever, ever, ever had a client who said no to that. So it's a nice closing statement. It's very, very much an affirmative. I call it an affirmative statement, an affirmative question, an affirmative statement to which they cannot say no to. So you probably don't have a conscious, but you probably got a subconscious problem. That would tell me it's all inside your control. Would that be right? Wow, as if you're a genius. I mean, how the hell could you know that? That's why people come to the hypnotherapists, because they can't control what it is. Even if they know what it is, they can't control it. Even if they can explain to you exactly what it is, you've no control of it. So I say, okay, sit back, grab a seat, and then we simply do this. Are you, Emma, are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
I want you to pick up your left hand like that. I don't know what you've got in front of you. You should have asked that beforehand. Do you have a table there, or is it the arm of a chair, or what?
No, I've got a cushion here to support my cushions either side.
You arrived with cushions, so wonderful. Not that happened in my therapy room, so that's absolutely excellent. Well done, you. So what's going to happen is, Emma, we're going to do this for a bit of fun. If nothing happens, that's okay. So for you, the person watching this, if nothing happens, I say, that's fine. Just let me know a little bit about how you work. So take a nice deep breath, and then we can go into hypnosis or something like that, yeah? So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I do a thing called mountains. Well, those of you who are coming to the thing that we're going to do in September, you'll understand what mountains are. And for those of you who've been with me before, you're probably smiling right now. You know exactly what mountains are, yeah? But right now, we're going to do this with Emma. It's a bit of fun. I said that's a bit of fun. We're just going to see what happens. So Emma, I'm going to talk to a part within your subconscious. And here's the deal. I don't want you to fight me, but I don't want you to try and help me either. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
And one of three things is going to happen. Either, and it sounds crazy, I know it does, either your hand's going to move. I'm not expecting that, obviously, but your hand might move. That would be crazy. Second thing is, nothing will move at all, but you'll feel something trying to move. And that would be every bit as crazy. The third thing is, not only will it not move, but you won't feel anything trying to move either. And that's okay, because I still get feedback, and I'm only doing this at worst for feedback. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
You're ready to go then, okay? Now, I want you to place that hand just like so, facing me, please. Excellent. Okay. And all I'm going to do is, remember, do nothing to please me whatsoever. No social compliance. And if I even get a hint that you're going into hypnosis, I'm going to stop it. Is that okay?
Okay.
And just to say this aloud for your subconscious, because we're doing this online, if for whatever reason you don't hear my voice, if for whatever reason somebody came into the room, if for whatever reason you smell gas but there's no gas there in the room, if for any reason this breaks down, whether you're in hypnosis or not, you'll immediately be absolutely perfect, back completely. Are we okay with that?
Yeah, great.
It's just in case while I'm doing this, although it's nothing to do with hypnosis, a person as pure somnambulist can maybe slide into hypnosis by mistake, which devalues the Swan process for this purpose, but never mind, I'll show you how to get on. Ready to go, Emma?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm not talking to Emma now. Emma, excuse my bad manners, but I'm going to dump you completely. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to a part inside Emma, and I'm hoping there's a part there. And you either are, if you or you're not. If you are there, could you try and tweak one of her fingers for me? Kind of just try and tweak one of her fingers. Could be a forefinger that tweaks. Could be a small finger. Could be a thumb that kind of kicks out. Try and move one of Emma's fingers for me. Now, you've never been asked to do this before, so it's a bit of a shocker for you. So I'm just going to allow that to take place. Allow the engines to rev up just a little bit. I'm not sure who first gave me that. If anybody can remember who gave me that, because it wasn't my statement, I like it. And, that would be great. I'll give you full credit for it. So I'm going to allow the engines to rev up a bit. It might have been Ben Roy, Felix and Marcus, but I'm not sure. I like that feeling. So let's allow a few moments just for the engines to rev up a little bit. So when you do that, you can tweak one of her fingers for me. Try and do that now. So go into one particular finger and give that a little tweak. Emma, what about you? If I talk to you for a second, do you feel anything happening yet?
Because my hand is just really shaking. It's really trembling.
Yeah, it is, yeah. We sometimes call this, as a beautiful saying, isn't that? That dog's doing everything except speak. You know, you've maybe heard that before. It's just, and I can see that movement in your hand from here. But the same part I'm talking to you now, maybe through Emma's eyes, you've seen me do work before. How about that? I'll discover this can sometimes happen. We'll find out in the next 30 seconds if that's true or not, because sometimes the part sees me, and then when I talk about this finger thing, it goes, nah, I don't think so. I'm waiting for the next part. So I'm not even going to bother. Let's find out. It's just a bit of fun. So what I want you to do, if that is the case, go into the whole of Emma's hand, it's sitting there like that, and as crazy as this sounds, I want you to take Emma's hand on her whole arm, turn it like this, round towards her face. Try and do that for me now, please. See what happens. That's right. Boom, there you go. Probably just a lucky guess on my part, but it's kind of quite cool. You're okay, Emma. I promise you, you're doing absolutely great. You're doing just fine. It's lovely. Now, thank you for that. I really appreciate that. You see, I saw you. I knew you were there. I could see you. I knew you were there. Let me try to do this for me, please. Emma, can I ask how old are you? Are you happy to give your age in camera?
Yeah, I'm 44.
You're 44. You look about 23. You're looking lovely today. And your hair is looking nice. Your hair is very similar, isn't it? Anyway, 44 years. That's nearly half a century, for God's sake. You've maybe been with them. I don't know. You've been with Emma forever, and yet you've never said hello before. What would happen if I asked you to say hello to Emma? I mean, for example, if I asked you to wave to Emma, could you wave at her? Could you say hello by waving? Try and do that and see what happens. You either can or you can't. Yeah. Can you make that a bit bigger? Can you actually wave the whole hand or even just a finger? Try and do that and see what happens. Just to see. We're just doing this for a bit. What do you think, Emma? Is anything happening there?
No, my hand just feels really frozen, like it's kind of like fighting against itself or something.
Well, it's either that or it could be a part within you and you don't even know you're fighting. Let's find out, because let's go a little bit stronger. Same part I'm talking to. If you could take a hold of Emma's hand now And could you turn that hand and the arm round towards me again, please? Because I've got a question I want to ask you. It's a really, really important question, but I want to see you while that's happening. So could you turn Emma's hand all the way around to face me, please? Try and do that. I'd really appreciate it. That's right. Different nerves, and different fibers, and different muscles, turning a different way, and just getting that kind of pacing as you do to them. It just feels absolutely just perfectly like that. You're doing great. Now, I want to ask you this question. We're either going to be able to do it or we're not. Don't worry about it. We're just having a bit of fun here. But if I was to ask you a question, I'm not talking to Emma. I'm not interested in Emma. I'm interested in you. We dumped Emma ages ago. So what I want to ask, sorry, Emma, but what I want to ask you is, if I was going to ask you a question, and the answer was yes, how would you say yes to me? I mean, would a whole hand nod to say yes, or would it be a yes thing? If so, small finger, okay. And Emma, can you feel that? Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Thank you for that. And the same part I'm talking to now, the same lovely person I'm talking to, instead of the little finger, if I was going to ask you a question and the answer was no, how would you say no to me? Can you show me how you'd say no to me? What would you move from? Thumb, okay. So we've got a yes, we've got a no. And what if I was to ask you a question and it was my fault? I got the question mixed up, and you either didn't know the answer to the question or the question confused you. You didn't understand the question. What would you move so I would know that? Okay, arm goes down completely. And could you lift it up again for me, please? That would be great. Yeah, we're doing smart. Now, we could go further here, but we're not going to at this point in time, although when I'm together with Emma, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to talk to you when I see you, when we get together. What date are we getting together in, Emma? I'm coming down to Wales, remember? This is why we're doing this.
Sorry. October 19th and 20th, yeah.
19th and 20th. Okay, come on now, Emma. Up your game for this, you know. We've got over 17 people watching probably by now, you know. This could be huge. We could be hitting the 20 and 30 numbers. So when we're down there in October, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to talk to Emma. I'm going to talk to you. In fact, wouldn't it be great if you could talk to me? In fact, wouldn't it be great if you could talk to me now? No, I'm going to be candid with you. Yeah. I'm going to be absolutely candid. We've never done this before, Emma and I, and I've certainly never talked to you before. And you're on, this is going to be shown, not live, but within the next 15 minutes, we're going to put it out there. And I'm going to take good care of Emma, I promise you. I'm not going to allow anything to happen to either her or you. But I simply want to ask this question, and I'll keep you, I promise you, you're safe with me. But if it were possible, because you can move her fingers and you can move her hands, but if it were possible, let me ask you this question. I don't want you to speak, but let me ask you, if it were possible that you could speak to me, would you be happy to speak to me if you could? So just give me a yes or a no. Would you be happy to speak to me if you could? What do you think? Oh, no, it was kind of like a yes, no, was it? Más o menos, yeah, more or less, maybe. Oh, okay, that's fine. So let me ask you this question. We're not going to be up. No one's giving any secrets. No one's going to get embarrassed. Nothing's going to happen. But if I ask you simply to say something like, I don't know, like hello to me, would you be happy to see if it's possible that you could, if you could move her fingers and hands, would you be happy to try and move Emma's, I don't know, a cardiovascular system, our hearts, our lungs, our thrapple, the voice box, and say hello to me? Would you be happy to try that here and now to see what would happen? I'm going to take that as a huge yes. Let's find out what happens now. So what I want you to do, Emma, are you okay with this? Yeah?
Yeah. Fine.
A bit of a surprise, but never mind, surprises are great. So what I want you to do is just sit and relax, and whatever happens, you'll be fine, I promise you. Same part I'm talking to you now, what I want you to do is, I want you to go into Emma's voice box. I want you to go into her throat, her lips, her mouth. Make sure she's real comfortable. Like I said, if there's a breakdown in communication, everything goes immediately back to normal. But right now, I want you, not Emma, but I don't want you to fight me, Emma, but I don't want you to try and help me either. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Emma, do you understand what I just said?
Yes.
Good,
Yeah.
thank you. So the same part I'm talking to now, I want you simply to go into Emma's throat and simply say the words, hello. Do that for me now, please, and see what happens. That's it. Yeah. So I can see that energy, but just allow it to build right up so she feels something happening. In fact, she even gets an impression of you. How about that? She gets an impression of you, how you are, what you're like, how you'd sit, how you'd look, how you'd feel. And when that happens, it's almost like you kind of take over Emma. We call it overshadowing. So I want you to overshadow Emma. And when you can overshadow Emma, she'll be perfectly safe and so will you. I promise you, I'll take care of you. But when that happens, that's right, yeah, just like that. Strange feeling for that, but a nice feeling as well. And when you can do that in your own time, I want you simply to say the word hello. Try and do that for me now. We're nearly there. There we go. And just allow that to get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And when you can do that, I want you to take a hold of her lungs, yeah? And allow them to, for you to enjoy it. Take a nice deep breath all the way in and simply say hello. Try and do that for me now.
Hello.
Hey, there we go. That wasn't too bad. How was that, Emma? Was that okay?
Yeah.
Do you think you said hello just to please me?
Don't think so.
No social compliance? Are you sure about that?
I don't think so.
Well, let's go a little bit stronger again. Whoever that was, listen, thanks for that. I really appreciate it. That's fantastic. But now that we're up and running, can you do that again, but even louder? Just try and do that again. Nice deep breath and simply say, hello. Try and do that for me now.
Yeah.
There we go again. Emma, what do you think? Was that you that time?
Yeah.
Okay. Emma, can we try something for a bit of fun? I don't normally, well, I've never done this before online with anybody watching, but what we're going to do is this. I want you to fight it, not to allow the part to speak through you. Do you understand that, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so fight it. The part I'm talking to now, don't worry, I'm not setting you and Emma up against each other. Simply want to find out how strong you are. So I've asked Emma not to allow you to speak this time, but I want you to do it anyway. I want you to bypass her conscious mind and simply say the word hello, but this time even louder. So I want you to take a nice deep breath all the way in again and just simply say hello. Do that now for me, please. Bring it all the way in and say hello. That's right. But overpower that completely and just take a nice deep breath in and say the words hello. Do that for me now, please. Okay, so Emma, what I want you to do is just relax. Don't fight it, okay? But just allow whatever's going to happen now. The same part I'm talking to now. So Emma's there, she's not in hypnosis. She's in a wide awake state. She can still control that. I asked her before not to help me, but not to try and fight me, but not to help me. So when I asked that to change, nothing happened. So now that she won't allow anything to happen, can you again come back and do what you did earlier? Can you again, once again, please say the words, hello, do that for me now. And this time, Emma will not fight. So just take your time, nice deep breath all the way in. Hello, do that again for me now. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't have even done it. It's kind of a block, of course, there. Let's find out if that's the case. Same person I'm talking to now, let's find out if we can do this with you. And we're not going to go into anything personal, but do you have a name? And if you have a name, and a nice deep breath, you can allow yourself to control Emma's lungs and just give me your name, please. So do that for me now. Nice deep breath and say your name. Do that for me now.
Melinda.
Lalinda. Well, Emma doesn't think you're called Lalinda, that's for sure. No, I don't want to know. I want to know if that was a slight stammer, slight slip of the tongue, because maybe you meant Linda. I'm not sure. So is it Lalinda or is it Linda? Could you say that name again for me, please? Do it one more time. And Emma, you just relax and allow that to happen completely. same part I'm talking to. Again, nice deep breath. And let me hear your name now, please.
Melinda.
Okay, thank you for that. And we'll get the chance to talk to you later. We're not going to do anything here. I think it'll be the wrong thing to do. We don't even know who our audience is. So it's interesting. So, Linda, or Linda, if you could just step back now. And could you turn that hand round towards me, please? Could you turn her hand round towards me? Is that possible? That's it. You're doing great. And all I want you to do now is I want you to just, you can just take that. Yeah, that's right. And Emma, you can allow that hand to fold back down onto the cushion. Can you do that for me? How are you feeling? Okay?
Yeah, a bit weird.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Do you think it was Melinda or Linda?
Melinda.
Melinda. Okay, I couldn't hear from you. I'm getting echoes and everything from this side. So that's an interesting. You ever heard of a Melinda before?
No. I just remember a film from when I was a kid where someone used to say, "My name is Melinda." And it was just that going through my head. That's what made me laugh.
Could be that. So for anybody that's watching, if there's anybody watching this, or if there's anybody left watching this, this is how we work. This is the deal. The deal is this is either real or imagined. We make no claims that it is real. It's up to the individual. That's you, that's me, and whoever's watching it. And they can do whatever they want. That's okay. Could be a part within the subconscious. It's not real at all in any shape or form. At the same time, we are open to the chance that it might be real. We're very open with that. All we want to do is work with a client and get them to fix it. So if we can get the Melinda or the Billy or the Suzanne or the king or the queen or whatever to fix that challenge, to take away that pain, to take away that rash, to allow that stammer to return, we're tickled pink. So we're talking to parts within the Swan, but without hypnosis, and something that's a little bit stronger than quite simply an IMR. So that's why when I'm with the client for the first time, I say to them, if you could say, "Oh, that would be great," very often the client will look at me as if I'm an idiot, and then suddenly, "Hello," and we watch the whole world change. And they've been in for 5 minutes. I mean, they've never met me before, but within 5 minutes, there's a part within them saying hello to me. I like it when they've got a friend with them, a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, a husband, because they go kind of white. It's always good fun when that happens. But that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be working on that. We're going to be working on lots of things when we get together. Consultations, 500 bottle, group presentations, smoking cessation, you approach the doctors, colour protocols, the silver protocol, golfers, the latest mentalism and hypnosis, lucid dreaming, pain. We're going to touch on spiritual healing and phenomena in the therapy room. We're going to be teaching that. And of course, we're going to be back onto that thing there, the Swan. And by the time people finish on the Sunday, everybody will have experienced the Swan and be able to do it. But it's simple, but it's complicated. So we need to spend some time together. We're actually working with it in the room. There's lots of little tricks and little things we can do to get that part, to make them stronger, to make them come forward and want to do it. Again, we're on camera, so it's much more difficult. Sometimes the part won't speak if it understands its cameras, people watching. So that made it a little bit more difficult in that situation. But that was good. I thought that was good. It's better than I expected. So let's see what happens then. So for anybody watching, thanks very much. And we'll get the chance to talk to you again. We're going to post this in the Bob Burns forum. You can post it you can post it any way you want. And if there's anybody watching this, with Emma's permission, you can do what you like with it. I don't think we gave away anything too much there. And so I'm tickled pink by that. So Emma, you want to say cheerio to everybody? And
yeah. I guess thanks for watching. I've got terrible neck and headache at the moment, so I don't know what Melinda was doing to me there, but we'll
talk about that in a moment. Is that okay?
Yeah.
We'll see if we can do something about it. However, once again, you just want to hit them with the dates and where we're going to be together.
Yeah, okay. Cardiff City Centre, the Holiday Inn, October 19th and 20th, and you'll be coming down on the Friday, I think, Bob. So you'll be there from the 18th, and we'll be
Friday night for cocktails.
Yes, going out for a few. Craig Furlong said that he's a fan of whiskey as well, so he'll be joining us.
I take a whiskey now and again, so I'll have a try and see what it'll be. But the Holiday Inn, you say, yeah?
The Holiday Inn in the centre. There's a couple of Holiday Inns in Cardiff, but this is
Loved it.
the one overlooking the castle.
I've never been in a Holiday Inn before. I'm upper middle class, so that will be great. I'm looking forward to that.
All right, thanks, Bob. We'll share this and I'll speak to you soon.
Okay. Bye,
Cheers.
everybody.
Bye bye.